So Lebanon is shocking the world today and forcing Hezbollah to disarm. And this was unthinkable just a year ago. If you're unaware, Hezbollah is an Iran-backed group that exists within the borders of Lebanon. Most people know them for their paramilitary group, or militia, which the United States has designated as a terrorist group. But they're also just a cultural institution in Lebanon, which has grocery stores and hospitals, TV shows, radio stations. And Hezbollah occupies 13 seats in Lebanon's parliament. The pro-Hezbollah bloc occupies 61 of the 128 Lebanese parliamentary seats. But it almost hasn't mattered that they don't occupy the majority in the Lebanese parliament because Hezbollah's paramilitary group is more powerful than Lebanon's army. Hezbollah is the only sectarian group's militia that was not forced to disarm at the official end of the Lebanese Civil War in 1991. They were allowed to keep their weapons because they were primarily based in southern Lebanon, and the Israelis were occupying southern Lebanon until 2000. But when the Israelis left, Hezbollah held on to their arms. But them retaining those arms has made them more powerful than the Lebanese state itself, which has caused a ton of contention within Lebanon and within the region. Hezbollah dragged the state of Lebanon into a brutal and devastating war in 2006. And to end that war, Hezbollah and Israel signed UN Security Council Resolution 1701. One of the main stipulations of that agreement is that Hezbollah would not exist south of the Litani River. However, Hezbollah never followed through on that resolution they signed, and the Lebanese state could not compel them to because, again, Hezbollah had outgunned them. By the early 2020s, Hezbollah did not just have more stockpiled arms than the Lebanese armed forces, they had more stockpiled arms than some mid-sized European countries. So Lebanon has existed in this reality for 25 years, where they could not control the actions of a militia within their border. But that all changed in the fall of 2024 when Israel officially defeated Hezbollah. You may have remembered the pager incident when the Israelis detonated a bunch of pagers that they had planted for use within the Hezbollah terrorist organization. But that war, which many predicted would be the worst war any of us witnessed in our lifetimes, ended up being pretty quick and easy for the Israelis and for the Lebanese people because it was so contained. And after Hezbollah was defeated militarily by Israel, the Lebanese state has been able to capitalize on those military gains that Israel made and kind of get control of their state again. In January of this year, they elected President Joseph Aoun and Prime Minister Nawaf Salam. Hezbollah had been blocking Lebanon's ability to appoint a new president and prime minister since 2022. And today, the Lebanese government voted to officially implement the ceasefire negotiated in November 2024, meaning that they will finally implement UN Security Council Resolution 1701, and the Lebanese state will enforce that, not outside actors like Israel or the United States or France. So the Lebanese government, according to this, will seize Hezbollah's remaining weapon stockpiles, and they will not allow Hezbollah to rearm. It's just incredible. Nobody thought that Lebanon would be able to do this even just a year ago. And it's amazing to see this beautiful country finally get a hold of its internal affairs.